Hello chat, welcome back to the stream. It's Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday. I can really keep track of what day it is. But, I'm back again, and I'm doing more main quests, because I kind of skipped out like the last week or so. So it's been a while since I actually did any main quests. I'm just sitting on I'm sitting on a quest right now that just needs to be turned in. And it's been haunting me for the past like week and a half. Just been staring at it, waiting to turn it in. And now we can finally do that. So, we're gonna do that today. We're gonna continue with some more main questing. We're gonna see how far we can go, and I'm excited to see what happens next. So, I can turn the music off. Music off right there. We can get the stream up. How's that look? Looks all good. All right, and I think we continue. All right, so we are in the Crystarium right now, just because I need to get somewhere, or just somewhere related to the main story, because I was just dicking around in Limsa, just crafting and whatnot. Anyways, so we have this quest right here at the Light Wards. We just went and beat the dungeon last time we did a main story stream. So we beat the dungeon. I basically just ended it right outside the dungeon where I had to turn the quest in. So we're gonna do that right now. And in the meantime, while I am walking there, I kind of do have a few thoughts on the story. Now, I don't know if these are more so theories than anything, but still thoughts. So, I know there's like the Light Warden thingy, enemies, bosses we gotta kill to essentially just save the world or whatever, or to bring nighttime back. About them, I have a dumb theory, but it may be entirely possible. So I know, our Warrior of Darkness friend, Ardbert, I guess his name is now, or his real name is, he told us, he and his friends, sacrificed themselves to save the rest of the world from the light and everything. So my theory is those Light Wards are possibly his friends that sacrificed themselves, but I don't know for sure. That's just a theory that just hit me a few days ago, so that's just a thought I had, and thought I'd let you know, and just, I guess we'll see if it comes true or not. I'm just thinking too far into things. So we can just turn our quest in now and finally continue the story. And I'm gonna go through the rest of the story as a Dark Knight now, just because it's fitting. So yeah, I'll save Paladin for Endwalker. So Dark Knight it is for the rest of the expansion. So look forward to it. Okay, here we go. Let's turn this in. How quickly you have justified my faith in you. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory and a larger struggle, perhaps, but a monumentous one nonetheless. Alright, let's turn it in. Nice. Warrior of Darkness. Hey, that's me. Alright, what do we got? Now, as for how we proceed from here. The villages we evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting the situation for the moment. Most folk are far too distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They whisper and wonder if the Warrior of Darkness has come. 'Tis to be expected. Masumi, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? Seeing the light recede from the lakeland is a monumentous occasion, and many will be swept up in a maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as the legendary Warrior of Darkness, I fear that, no matter how good your intentions, such appearance would throw the entire city into disarray. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, although my concerns are more focused in Ilmor. Maybe best if you maintain a low profile until we see how Valkyrie responds to all of this. My thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your success, pray allow your heart to be buoyed on to the joy of our citizen, a joy you surely brought into being. I must ask of the same. I must ask of the same discretion as of you, Captain. It is my intention to share with our people the tale of a great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. This unnamed champion defeated the Light Warden and has since departed for parts unknown. Yes, yes. As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new. I will encourage folk to not question this either. Although I expect to be told the whole truth of it one day, about all of you. With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits. I think you'll not even need to shutter the windows and enjoy the dark, peaceful night's sleep. Nice. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. I hesitate to ask after all you've done here for today, but I ask you to pass on a message to your awaited dependents. Please let Braggy know that we're bringing a number of injured, that any restoratives in the markets need to be reserved for in the infirmary. Yep, count on me. We should start making our own way back to the Crystarium. Slowly, mind you. It wouldn't do to arrive soon after the Exarch. I'm staying behind as well. There's something we need to check on in Holminster. We already went through the village top to bottom, Alizé. We should take all the chance to rest, you included. I knew one of those Sin Eaters, and I can't rest now. Not now. Yeah. That was shitty. So please, I wish to be left alone for a while, and that means you as well, Masumi. I shall be cross if you try to follow me. Oh. I promise to find you later when I feel myself again. Just you and me then, shall we? Alright. Back to the Crystarium. Oh, look at that. Finally a dark sky. Alright, Alphino, what you got for me? Well, the Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there's something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be quite as peaceful as our hooded friend predicted. I think I shall take a brief stroll around town and before retiring to my chambers. Once you've discharged your duty to Braggy, I suggest you do the same. Sleep well. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alizé both. Alright, let's go have a check. Can I just... we can just probably sprint there. No big deal. Alright, what's up, Braggy? Alright, what can I do for you? Looking to buy a lantern like every other stumbling soul in the city? I see. Well, Captain Lena, you can rest assured that any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? The battle at Holminster? A stalwart lad like you might want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs. Make himself known. I'm sure Gilnar can introduce you to some interesting opportunities. Right, what's you got for me? Ciela, more beer for table 2. And a couple of pints of mead for table 3 while you're at it. Coming right up. Sorry, we're rushed off our feet this evening, sir. Can I get you anything? Drinks are on the house. Oh, that brag has a twisted sense of humor. I think he'd send you to me like this. Send you to me at a time like this. The real first night in near 100 years has folk all riled up, and then some. What's more, there was that eater business at Holminster Switch. They say a light worm was destroyed without a damn trace, and it was a warrior of darkness who did the deed. I really must apologize for Glenard. He's been almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. Mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance was the spark to their kindling. You know how the weak eaters are drawn to the strong ones, right? Aye, they swarm like angry bees around a queen. You need look no further than Holminster for proof of that. But attacks on that scale don't happen every day. Praise the blessed shadow. No, the more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and again an eater will leave the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you run into on the road, if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the settlement council puts bounties on their heads. And so our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to go gather and share information. Seems a few of them were inspired by the warden's slaying, even more than most. These are the types who have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays, the class of eaters that have been dubbed as cardinal virtues. The virtues showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago, but when historians heard the descriptions given by survivors, well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. And that doesn't send a chill down your spine. They're also reported to be as tough as light wardens. Not the kind of prey you can take down single-handed. Our virtue hunter had all but given up, but knowing the warrior of darkness is out there and has lit a fire in their bellies, just look at them. That Hume over there with the oversized sword is Grandson. He's in it for revenge, wants to recruit a comrade in arms, as tenacious as he is. The Mizda lad is Lou Reek. Don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks. He's as hard a hunter as they come. He's just a lost partner and... Oh, sorry. He just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. That's Krigg. Word is he seeks expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue he's after. Last we have Goit, a dwarf and drunkard both. Wanted to join forces with the healer, and only a healer. Something needing a mentor's wisdom. I've seen my share of competent veterans. You have that look about you. Maybe you should introduce yourself to one of our hunters. Who knows? Together you might even collect a bounty on cardinal virtue. Now there's a grand idea. Imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boasted the patronage of such a successful virtue hunter. This is to roll quests. Oh, these are the job quests. I see. In order to reach the final stage of Shadowbringers main MSQ, must complete at least 1 role quest line. Speak with the virtue hunter. Okay, so this is where we begin our job quests. And I'm assuming the dude with the great sword is our Dark Knight. So what does he have for me? Do I want to begin the job quests right now? I kind of don't want to start with job quests just yet. Let's just get through this main quest first, and then we'll do job quests. Welcome back. I wonder if anyone can sleep with the city in such an uproar. Will you be retiring to your quarters? Yes. Very good. In light of the present situation, I have had illumination prepared for all of our rooms. No need to rush to the markets for lanterns or candles. Have a pleasant rest, sir. Alright, cutscene. We're gonna speak with Ardbert again. Yep, here he is again, alright.
So it's your lot's turn to be the Warriors of Darkness, is it? It's funny how things work out.
These are my private course now, so let's not be mean. He's gone through a lot, it's very obvious.
Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Armarang, and I was there when you slew the Light Warden. Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source. Are they your friends then? Through thick and thin?
Mm-hmm, yep.
Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time?
They better not kill off anybody
When it was that I
in this
learned
expansion.
regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
So this is what the light was hiding.
Who's this?
He's here. I must go to him.
Oh shit. Imperial bullshit right now. Alright, what have we got?
Intruders! Fan out and find them!
Is this Estinian? Oh yeah, hell yeah it is.
Out of my way!
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders. Sir Estinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the warrior of light from the jaws of death. Your armor is most distinct.
God, he's so cool. I love him so
Yours
much.
once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar, in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
Through no choice of my own. They tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause. I swear their receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldassian woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed.
So he thinks, whatever, Tatar is a spy.
And what of their champion?
Away on other business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated. There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
I feel like this is just setting up for Endwalker in advance. This is probably what Endwalker is all about. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but possibly.
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill.
So it doesn't affect Garleans then, right? Because they don't have ether, because they can't use magic.
Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart. Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
Serestinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radiance said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
Okay. Well, it's cool knowing that what they're up to in the meantime. So we got two kind of separate stories going on, which I think is nice. Unwelcome guest. Is this from the Clown City? Is this the big fat dude in the chair? Begging your pardon, sir, but do you perchance intend to head outside? If so, I would strongly advise you not to stray too far from the Crystarium. Word has it Eulmore has dispatched military to Lakeland. Yeah, there we go. Given the time, I can only assume they do not welcome the return of the night. Even now, the Exarch is in the Ocular, deliberating a response. Alright. Okay, she's back.
You have come at a good time. As you may have heard, we have something of a quandary on our hands. Laxon Loft here in Lakeland. Eulmore has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
My lord, I am come with the Yulmoran emissary. May I show him in?
A moment, Captain, if you would.
I just probably want to see us spying on him.
Everyone, gather round.
Alright, what's the plan? Huddle up.
I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty. Vanish.
Oh, okay, it's using invisibility magic.
Enter.
Is it the big dude? No, it's not. It's just someone. Someone not good by the look of his face. Alright.
Well, well. The commander of the Yulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmor's interest in this?
His benevolence, Lord Vorthry, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin Eater. Should it transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage, my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
Okay.
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind. Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky. If Yulmor considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution.
But he's just whipping it out, just saying,
Know,
yeah,
however,
come at me.
that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000 Sin Eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace. But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthry. In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmor's mercy, promptly.
Oh fuck, does he know we're here?
One last matter. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
An artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them again.
So can he see us or can he not? He's just doing that for the sake of spooking us out. Well, I guess we probably won't know until later he says, yeah, I saw you all along. Because of course he did.
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
I fear he did. The General is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmor's army since before Vorthry's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin-Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
Okay, so we couldn't see us, or we're just fucked.
If Yulmor chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat. While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
It is noble of you to say, Master Alphino, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived.
I guess it's kind of right.
Yulmor has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man. If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
He may have reason to delay. According to reports, the Yulmoran forces at Laxan Loft were observed taking a prisoner. A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia.
What?
It may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Yulmor before commencing hostilities. Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
Generations? What the fuck is going on?
Ah, of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it. I think it best that you seek out Maren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He'll be able to enlighten you. Alphino, Alize, would you care to accompany your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right, though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
Oh boy, another war. It's always a war with this. Dragon War. War with Guardians. Another war. Ugh. Why can't this just be a fun expansion about light and dark, like classic Final Fantasy? It's always a war with this game. Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, no. Dialogue. What have you got to say? Continue to watch the Amorans. Okay, you. Minfilia has indeed been captured. Guess you will see another familiar face. But first things first, pray seek out Maren. Okay. Well, there she goes being captured again. This is the fourth time being captured. Yes, if you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out on loan at present. They are experiencing quite a surge in popularity. I didn't break it. Oh, you wish to learn about the Oracle of Light? Then it would be my pleasure to assist. After I've finished off some few outstanding tasks, that is, while I attend to them, perhaps you could fetch me a book. The Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light, it's called. Though it's intended for younger readers, it provides an excellent summary of the subject matter. And the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anybody with an interest about learning of Minfilia. Well, you must see for yourself. The book should be located on the level below. Should, I say. For a while there is a place for everything here, and everything is always in place. Despite my best efforts, in short, if the book is not where it should be, it should almost be it would almost certainly be where somewhere it shouldn't. So, good luck. So where is it then? Right here, maybe? Nope, book does not appear to be here. What's he got? No luck. You find anything? Where's the step ladder? Towering shelf. Just as you're at the beginning of Blood, they finally come to rest on a copy. Alright, nice. We got it. Any new dialogue? Huh. That's the book, is it? Yes, it is. Let's go. Does Alphino have any new dialogue then? Found it, did you? I did. Let's adjust my mic closer to me. There we go. Have you found the book? I have. Here you go. Yes, this is the one. I hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. I'm happy to say I've finished all my pressing tasks. If you want to call your friends over, we can begin learning at once. Alright, more picture book time. Without further ado then. It began 100 years ago when the flood of light threatened to swallow Novrant. Just as all seemed lost, a savior appeared who halted all the consuming radiance. A maiden with hair spun of gold and eyes clear as sapphire. Naught was known about her save that her name was Minfilia, and for delivering the realm, she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light, not Oracle. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace, but 15 years later her name would unexpectedly appear in the annals of history. When Sin Eaters laid ruin to the kingdom of Vobart, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch. One with hair spun of golden eyes, of clear as sapphire. She was hailed as the Oracle Reborn, and came to likewise be called Minfilia. Enlisting in the Yilmoran army, this Minfilia sought and vanquished countless Sin Eaters. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. Yet with her dying breath, she whispered unto her grieving comrades, Minfilia will return. And true to her words, some years later, another young girl was discovered who possessed the self-same eyes, self-same hair, and those self-same powers. She took the name Minfilia. She too fought Sin Eaters as a soldier of Yilmor, and she too fell in battle. Many more were to follow in her footsteps, and so the cycle continues to this day. And that concludes the tale. By their valor and sacrifice, these women saved Norvrant on numerous occasions. And were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Light Wardens and their nature. They sound like formidable warriors. Some, perhaps. The truth is rather less simple. Though the Oracle is reborn with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories of or knowledge of her previous incarnations. All of the Minfilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant to the power they harbored. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not, but all were made to face the Sin Eaters, and all died to keep our hopes alive. What can you tell us of the current Minfilia? She was found by the Yilmoran army some 10 years ago and taken into their care. Or rather, their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name, for by that time, under Lord Vothry's rule, Yilmor had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Minfilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the war they no longer wished to fight, a potential threat to the peace, so they kept her under lock and key. For a long while, we heard nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was the Almorans' best interest for her to remain under their control. So then that kind of explains, if they do have her like locked up in the basement of the city, that kind of does explain the trailer of Thancred like rescuing her or something. You know what I mean? That kind of explains the trailer cutscene. So, I guess it's all kind of coming together now. But then, 3 years ago, a gallant soul stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from the tales. Is that Thancred? Indeed. Well, I believe we now have a good grasp of Minfilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Moren. Might I trouble you for a word? Outside. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Spooked me. Lively Pro, thank you for the follow. I didn't turn my notification down, my sounds down. It spooked me. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the follow, though. I appreciate it. Welcome. Take a sip of my soda now. Caught me off guard. Alright. As you will have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Minfilia was none other than our own dear Thancred. Yeah. Alright, figures. Opening trailer cutscene. You've since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. We know that Minfilia journeyed here as Hudlin's emissary on to halt the flood of light. It could only be her that the people were the first were witnessed 100 years ago, the original Oracle of Light. But while there's plainly some connection between the woman we knew and her namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must surely mean they are not the same person. Thancred has to understand that. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels. Regardless, the Thancred we know would not forsake his charge. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again, talking in your roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Minfilia, just spit it out. It just so happens I agree with you. It's quite clear that this Minfilia possesses Hydaelyn's blessing. It wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side, right? One's generally enough, but fine. Quite. I see you've made up your minds. Is this Crystal Exarch? Yeah, it is. What brings you here? A report and a proposal. First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed that the Almoran forces at Laxon Loft do indeed have Minfilia in their custody. For the present, they are holding her there, but we can be certain they will move her to Ilmor ere long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. Thank you, thank you. So if we mean to act, we should do so quickly. Which brings me to my proposal. I ask that you entrust this undertaking to us, people of the Crystarium. Okay, so they're gonna try to fight this battle or negotiate. But hello, Hyperion, welcome. Glad to see you around. Eye level 395 for 400. Alright, whatever, I'll just desynth it.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary.
Oh shit, here comes everybody. They're gonna fight for us.
'Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you. My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide.
It's just gonna reveal me, like, yep, War of Darkness is right here, don't worry. He's got you covered.
And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Oh yeah.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions.
Okay, that's not the voice I pictured him having, but alright.
The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost. But even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Alright.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmore's ultimatum.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
So we're doing a jailbreak mission? I'm down.
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
And there you have it. If Yulmore wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
Get the nod of approval from me.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. See to your preparations.
Alright, cool. Alright, awesome.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
Yeah, I love Alice as well. She's the best. Better twin. I'm sure most people agree as well. Alright, Captain. So you'll be joining the guard, but however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Where's your salute, soldier? Oh yeah, my... Better. More spirit than the Exarch's feeble attempts, certainly. Shrugs. Now, first things first, you will need uniforms. Go to the Crystalline Mean and report to Catelys. She will see you measured and fitted. Man, where's Tataru when I need her to give us outfits? Okay, how... That's like right there. Alright. Because I do want to get to doing my job quests, but I want to know when's kind of a good time to begin doing them. Maybe when after I finish this quest, hit 74, I'll begin some of the job quests. They shouldn't take too long, so I hope not. But I will be doing the Dark Knight job quests just because it's fitting for the expansion. Ah, there's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see to it you look your dashing best for your first outing. Alright, where am I? I look exactly the same. What's going on? Done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. I see. How goes it? Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's a ready fit. We do have a few that's fairly close. Should we be able to we should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Yeah. Very well. Very well then, see to it and have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. So we get little placeholders in the meantime. Let's take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. As mentioned earlier, we will deploy Amaro to scatter dream powder from the air. Okay, that's those little flying birds. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided wherever possible. Yeah, whatever. Or Lalafell, even. Are there even Lalafells in this world? I don't think I've seen a single Lalafell yet in this world. That just hit me. I assume we're to be part of said unit. Correct. Unless the dwarves. Okay, I was just supposed to say, yeah, the dwarves. Alright then. The unit will be divided to 2 contingents. One for deploying from Fort Job, and the other from the Hostile Imperative. You and Alpha will join the former. Yeah, the Lalafells are the dwarves. Okay. Meanwhile, will you join the latter with me? Before you proceed to your positions, you would report to Chesamile, whatever, at Spagricus. I butchered the fuck out of that name, Jesus. She will issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of the dream power. We should be on our way then. Take care, my friend, and we will see you in the field. Right. Battle time. It's quite far to the Imperative, so you may make use of Amaru from the Rookery, after you have collected the serum, of course. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes, sweetie, is there something you need? Oh, one of the guard come for your dram, are you? Here you go. 1 dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland. I already do like the Crystarium. It's just hard to navigate, just because I haven't been exploring here as much at my off time. It was the same thing with Ishgard. I had no idea how the hell to navigate Ishgard when I first got there, but I figured it out eventually. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you. It's bitter as sin. Prince's kiss, they call it, but if you ask me, it'd be a crone's kiss. Hee hee. Just aside, this stuff is really foul. Or it really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow, but if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to Dreamland yourself. So I must ask you, drink it here and now while I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kiss. Hee hee. Alright, let's drink. I'm gonna get sick. Oh. Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Well, if I didn't know any better, I'd even say you enjoyed it. Now that you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield, just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, alright? They don't tend to grow back. Alright. Alright, here we go. Yes, what do you require of me? An Amaru to take you to the Imperative, eh? Much as I would like to oblige, all our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you'll have to go by foot. But wait, there might be another way, assuming you're willing to lend a hand. Hey, look at that, level 74. Logistics of War. Edge of Shadow, cool, new ability. Dark Side Mastery, nice. I was about to deliver an Amaru to Radissa's Round, one of the locations where the beast will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may make the delivery in my stead. Very good. I shall ready the Amaru for departure at once. Oh, we're outside, okay. Radissa's Round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly, it's up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry, and she will give you further instructions. If you become separated from the Amaru, worry not, the beasts are trained to return to the Rookery. That is all, go well. Right. Off on our bird. This is where we met our merchant friend, who died. Cutscenes later. Wow. Well, what do you know? Anyways, while I'm walking, I should kind of bring up a few things. So, a lot of you probably know already, I've been uploading the Shadowbringers content, like the streams and whatnot, to my YouTube, and that's been doing surprisingly well as of late, if I'm being honest. So, just regarding all the comments, likes, views I've gotten, and subscribers I've gotten on the YouTube, just thanks a lot for that. It's very encouraging for me to just continue working on this stuff in my off time. But I'm very happy that it's been showing positive signs. So that's just thanks for that. I appreciate it a lot, everyone. Ah, the last tomorrow. My thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. Let's get that Aether Current while we're here. What you got? I mean, look at this view. Holy shit. So purple. That is a very nice view. Say, I don't believe I know you. Did you join the guard recently? Ah, so this is the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to Ostal Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. Right, cool. Before... Actually, no. I got some time. Let's continue. So it seems that rather than the Amaro delivering you, you delivered the Amaro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Whatever, I was gonna say something, but it's fine. Oracle of Light. Oh, cool. Here's the armor. Let's try it on. Well, helmet. I don't even know why I bothered with the helmet. Okay, well, it doesn't look bad. I like it. In readiness for the operation, the Amaro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you well know, however, it's not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed it to them. A task I'm sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amaro launch and see to 4 of the beasts dismissed. Last one. Oops. All right. The Amaro are fed. Mm-hmm. Good. The rest have already been dosed, so we need not fear of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stage of their preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us. Alright, let's go. Oh, here we go. Now we got some content. Let's see if I remember how to play Dark Knight for this. Because I haven't touched Dark Knight in a while. The operation is about to commence. Stand ready. Okay, glamour. Sounds good. Those are some very pink outfits. Oh, fuck. Okay, so that was her earlier in that cutscene.
Keep moving. What now?
This is some new music.
Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
She does not look impressed.
moving! Sound the alarm!
I still can't get over just that dying animation that every NPC has, or every character that, like, in this game has. It's like the equivalent to like the spinning death animation in Skyrim that everyone does. You know what I'm talking about if you play the game. I do look pretty fucking cool though, like this.
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
Oh, mother cream soda. Nice. Alright, let's go fuck him up. I like the music. It's like the prelude. And I've redone a little bit. Oh, that's a new speech bubble. Is that where the Thancred, this is Thancred thing meme comes from? Like one of those things? Okay, yeah. I can't take it seriously if that's the origin. Just spam some AoE. Oh fuck, I forgot about my Dark Knight thingy. I'm throwing. There, just spam some. I was being healed, you bitch. Come here. There we go.
Let's give them a show.
Okay. Where the fuck are you going? Is there a healer? There is a healer. Let's go after him.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
Nice. Alright, let's go on ahead. Go, just spam more of that. And finish him off. There we go. Nice. Alright. So how come she didn't get affected by the sleep powder? Or did she? Hard to tell. We'll find out, I guess. Oh no, she's fine. Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons, made at the same specifications as Thancred's. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please lead the way. Alright. Cool, look at that. We got the band fully together, except we're missing heavily, but maybe we're not. Maybe we don't have the full gang again. And Lisa's off in Alamigo, so we don't have the full party yet. About 3/4 maybe, I'd say. I feel sneeze coming. Muted in time, we're good. Brazen thieves. You will regret coming here. Cool dragging he's got. Oh, that's fine, don't worry about it. A bit far from the next dungeon, that's fine. Right. Ready check? Okay, never mind. Don't worry, I'm fine. I have plenty of self-sustain, I think. Maybe I should have gone warrior for this. No, we're fine. We're alive. Am I supposed to die here, or am I supposed to just smack them enough? Because when I first did like the Xenos fight in Ralgor's Reach, I figured I was just supposed to die on purpose, but I died on purpose and then I had to redo the entire segment because I was supposed to die on purpose. Oh, you bitch. Who's making those noises? Is it her? Okay, scripted loss, of course. Damn you, game.
You, boy. You bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks. By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yule.
We're going back there again. God damn it, I want to do my job quests. Oh, this is Thancred. Yeah, there he is.
Thancred?
So, You are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am? What?
Come on, Nightwing, pull the trigger. You have a gun blade. Oh, maybe you had to reload. Or maybe you had enough cartridges because he didn't go through his full rotation.
Pathetic. Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
Oh shit, what's he doing? Whoa, it's surprisingly green over here. Yay, we rescued her. Nice. Looks like a jump after us. Oh shit. Nice.
Fool! You would see your city razed.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
Oh, that's how we teleported out. Okay. So I was wondering, because I don't know what Thancred's magic
I think not.
still can't use it.
I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmor dare not bear its steel.
Where are we going?
Ilmeg, the fairy kingdom.
I guess the fairies are that scary to these people. Oh fuck.
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds.
Solus is chilling, I guess. I don't know what he's doing here. Did we see him earlier? I don't remember if we saw him earlier. Show up or not. Maybe we did. I'm not sure, but here's Solus, I guess.
Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the source to the first? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already.
Why so many other question marks? We clearly know who it is.
Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
So, Solus is just sitting on rooftops now, I guess, monologuing. I guess, Ascian business, monologuing to yourself.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short.
Is this...
just like all the rest.
Is this the Lahi zone?
Since that time, these lands have
Maybe
become a
not.
haven for Fae folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
Ilmeg, this is a pretty place. Not the Lahi zone. Got it. It's very pretty. I like it.
We should be safe enough here.
I was going to say, finally a place that doesn't suck. Like, there was the desert, which is basically just a wasteland and a breeding ground for the Sin Eaters. We had the Clown City area, which is just a wasteland for the poor people, while the rich people have the cool city with the clubs and everything. And then we got the fairy place, so this is a bit happier, it seems. Before Sin Eaters, I guess. Or, considering.
It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own.
Probably because she sensed me or something during the cutscene at night. Probably.
I found her too late to stop the Ulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Oh, okay, so the plan didn't go as planned.
Orianger has called this place home for a while now.
Oh shit, Orianger's here, okay.
Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Orianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Ulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish 2 things. First, rendezvous with Orianger.
Sounds easy enough, I hope.
And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
Sounds simple enough. Not easy, but simple.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, this is getting weird. Getting real weird.
You. The hero from another world. I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me. Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Oh, there's Scottish people here.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Oh, the Scots.
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us. Yes, let's have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Orianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I can't. Why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
Oh, what? The forgetting spell? The oddly convenient forgetting spell? Hello. I should just talk to the NPCs. More so annoyance than inconvenience. Well, it was very convenient that they used it there then. I was worried about the others back in Lakeland, but maybe I should be worried about us. Faeries, I take it. I try my best to remember, but it feels like peering through fog. You don't say. What's up, Thancred? It's been a while. Ilmeg is the fairy kingdom, and as one might expect, is home to the Fae folk. The most prominent among them are the pixies, who are penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks at all who venture into their domain. By way of an example, they can make familiar paths seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I'm sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. Great. Can we turn back around? Let's just turn back. Ilmeg, the Fairy Kingdom. Well, so much for the job quests I wanted to do. Whatever. Give me a second, I'll be right back. I was gonna go talk to someone really quick. Give me just a minute. Okay, well I'm back and that took longer than expected, but here we are. Okay. So, we're in the Fairy Kingdom, so let's see what Thancred has for us now. As it stands, we cannot hope to find the way to Urianger. For that, we must convince the pixies to lift the spell. From what I could make of the voices, the creatures want to play with us. If that is the case, they should permit us to find their village. Lida Ran. Come, I have a sneaking suspicion this path leads directly into their midst. Oh, and I should mention that Minfilia has been informed of our situation, of the different worlds in our mission. You may consider her an ally. Sounds good. Okay. Let's just run. Why don't we just enjoy the beginning with those big fat flower baskets. We got our first town. Huh. I like it. Very pretty. Alright. Don't tap the mic again. Thancred, what's up? Well, here we are. Yet the pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun, in which case... There was a variety of plant native to these parts with a distinctive furrowed tip. Looking grass is its name. So called it because it can be used to spy pixies. Believe it or not, I'll explain how I know of this all later. First, I need you to help me find some. No, if a voice calls to you, under no circumstances should you respond. You only subject yourself to further mischief. Sounds good. Let's go attune. Alright. Oh, right there. What's up, Alphanode? A sense of disorientation is quite overwhelming. I cannot take a dozen steps without forgetting whence we came. Find nothing resembling looking grass. What is it you seek, child? Perhaps I can help you find it. No. Such a rude child, and too clever by half. I shall seek my fun elsewhere. Okay, later. Alize, what's up? There's not a soul in sight, yet I feel eyes all over us. Let's talk to Minfilia first. Maybe she's got something. It was a plant which might help us. If only I could remember what it looked like. Nothing again. Greetings, mortal. What is your name? Dots. So you don't have a name. How very, very sad. I could have had so much fun with it. Hee hee hee. Alright. Are we supposed to just kind of out ourselves to them? Oh wait, no, there's one up here. Yeah, we found it. A visitor, where are you from? Pray tell. Perhaps this one's hard of hearing. Ahem, what brings you here? Ugh, stone deaf, how boring. Still picking plants at our village is as good as indulging in our hospitality. And who are we to turn you away? Stay a while, stay forever. Begins to feel heavy. Oh fuck, he cast heavy on me. Can I get an Asuna? I can't. Can I mount? Oh, the debuff lasts for a minute. Well, I can just wait. Let's wait 45 seconds for the debuff to wear off and see what happens if they get upset. Let's see what happens. I wonder. Asuna has no effect. Well, we tried. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I can move normally again. Alright, that was just a mild inconvenience. Thanks, Faeries. I take it you met with some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. I can assume from your presence that you managed to find us some looking grass. Yes, I did. Yes, this is the stuff. Thus armed, we should be able to see through the pixies' veil of invisibility, and seeing them is the first step to dealing with them. Come, let's gather everyone up and put Urianger's little trick to good use. Alright. Are we gonna look through it like a little magnifying glass? Oh, okay, well, we are. Okay.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
Mortal know our trick.
Wait, I recognize their souls. These two have been here before. Look, twins! How adorable!
Oh,
Play with us.
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one. In return for a place in Elmeg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we?
Should we? Would we?
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Great.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition: that you first lend us a helping hand. Or 2, or 3. Once won't solve all of our troubles. We'll let you see Urionji, Pixie's honor.
This is just the Moogle
Well,
quest.
there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
It's just the Moogle quest from Heaven's Word again. Just mild inconveniences. Ugh. I'm attuned to here, right? I am. And we got some cool accordion music. Do I do my job quests now? Fuck, this is what I was worried about with the job quest, because we'll do Dark Knight. We'll do my Dark Knight job quests on stream right now, and then I'll do everything else like Warrior, Paladin, Gunbreaker off stream. That sounds good. So let's go back to the Crystarium and accept our job quest. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the job quest because Dark Knight's got like the best job quest from what I've experienced and what I've been told from everybody else. So let's do some Dark Knighting. Oh, this is just role quest, not Dark Knight. That's just like a tank. So are there no job quests in Shadowbringers? Is it just like tank quests, melee DPS quests, range DPS quests, healer quests? Like there's no specific branching quest lines anymore. Like I'm no longer gonna meet with Sidurgu and Riel. I guess I'll find out. I can't say I've chatted with you before. I think I remember if I had. Seen your fair share of fighting, have you? Role quests are different than job quests? Okay. And where besides? Rest assured, I have no secret designs. Name's Grandson, bounty hunter by trade, mostly sin eaters. When I first laid eyes on you, I had a feeling you were a tough bastard. A sort that might get mistaken for that warrior of darkness folks have been talking about recently. That right? Nope. Easy, killer. I couldn't care less who you are or what you've done. The only thing I'm looking for these days is a like-minded partner. Someone willing to join me in the hunt for the biggest prize this side of Norvrent. Prize? This is the Night Dude from the Warrior of Darkness thingy. Not the Warrior, the Paladin guy that we fought back in like post-Heaven's Word quests. Oh man, okay. I thought that would grab your attention. Dikaiosin's friend, the Dikaiosin's the fiend I'm after. One of the so-called cardinal virtues, as folk wont to call them. Former warriors of light, the esteemed heroes who saved the realm a century ago. Dear old Brandon was one of them, I'm told. Stop me if you've heard all this before. Okay, then. This is kind of what I had in mind when I first started the stream. Because when I first started the stream, I kind of brought up saying, what if the Light Wardens are these... like the other guys from the Warrior of Darkness's group that we fought back then, but they're not. We still fight them, but we fight them as these things, I think. Okay. Anyways, like his comrades, Brandon died in the process, only to return relatively recently as a Sin Eater, to better to torment we few who survived their mercy. Needless to say, I aim to put an end to it all. I was right. Okay. Maybe not exactly the Light Wardens, but the cardinal virtues. Well, that really does suck. I've heard the pitch. So what's the answer? Interested in hunting that thing with me? Yes. Not a whit of hesitation. I like you, sinner. Nevertheless, I need you to humor me and prove you're the dab hand I think you are, for my sake as well as yours. I heard reports of stray eaters drifting close to the Crystarium. Come with me and put my mind at ease. So, they're near the Crystarium, but they're near the Crystarium. However, it's still like we cleared the skies, so it can be nighttime. So does the night not affect them? So they're not like vampires or anything. They're just glorified zombies, essentially. Or like reverse vampires. Yes, the moon. They don't like the dark. There you are. Very good. Sinews were sighted west of the Akensor Gate, so we'll need to head through before we begin our search. Oh, and if you happen to have any objections to killing eaters for sport, remember that many were once innocent people. You'll be doing them a favor putting them out of their misery. Yeah, I know. Sorry, but I'll be sitting this one out. I need to make sure you can rely on you in battle first, understand? Okay. You bitch. Alright. Okay, spider sin-eaters. Okay. Cool. That's it. All right. Good, clean work. This is clearly not your first time. Do this once more just to confirm it wasn't a fluke, though. Besides, the world could do with less sin-eaters. Follow me. Shouldn't be much further. Alright, cool. Yeah, they're just on the way while doing main story quests, so it's no big deal. Yeah, that'll do. You're exactly the sort of man I've been looking for. Thank the gods for that. My apologies for subjecting you to such a silly test. I'd rather not have an amateur's death on my conscience. Let's get back to the wandering stairs and make this official, shall we? Alright. So, just to make sure you're still keen on our arrangement, will you join with me and hunt the dread fiend him, and put an end to his accursed existence? Yes. Excellent, then it's settled. Every hunt begins an investigation, and ours is no exception. He can be a rather difficult eater to pin down. Before we commence ours, we would do well to attend our respective preparations. Let me know if you're ready to proceed. Nice. Alright, Granson. All set to embark on our great hunt. Then let's be about it. Before you ask, I have no intention of leading us into the wilds without even an inkling of Diacusine's whereabouts. Norvents may not be a particularly large realm, but even before the flood, it would take us a dozen of a lifetimes to scour every nook and cranny. So we'll start by asking you around a place. I know for a fact that Diacucine has attacked before the village of Wright on Calusia. I don't have a reason to believe he will return. I like to think that the survivors might know of something of value. After all, you can be sure that they haven't forgotten the day the bastard came, though. So let's be off then. fast travel there. Welcome to Wright. I reckon it might not seem like much to you, but to me, is his home. Never mind. We'll save that conversation for later. Tracking down the Diakosine is what matters right now. Slip and ask after the bastard. Better odds of turning up useful information that way, I'd wager. Hello, villager. What do you want with me? Just tell me, I don't know, some information. The Sin Eater, the one that came and killed everyone? Oh god, is he here? Then why are you talking about him? Oh, I knew I should have stayed inside. There's nothing but death out here now. Death and horror and eaters and... Gah. Alright. Thank you for the useful information. I did do some side quests here, like with the 8th occurrence, so they did say the village was attacked by Sin Eaters a while ago, so... It's kind of some backstory, I guess, on this little town. Hello. Oh, where'd you come from? What do you want with me? Information? That thrice damned eater is the spitting image of a Gulgent knight. That, Diakosine? Dikaiosine? I don't know how to pronounce that damn name. I can't help you. All I know is that when he came, wicked white. If you had seen the carnage, you would. I'm sorry, I can't talk about this. Okay. Goddamn, that was a fast quest. Jesus, talk to 2 NPCs and that's it. Not even a fight. Usually, most job quests have a fight involved in them. Well, learn anything worth sharing? Not really. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. What we saw that day, what he did to us, there's no moving on from that. What exactly happened here? Well, I was planning to tell you the whole story eventually, but I suppose now is as good a time as any. Flashback. I was born and raised in Wright. Lacking any real prospects, I eked out a living as a hunter. Might have tried my hand at something more exciting had I not also been trying to provide for the love of my life. It was about a year ago that she accepted a commission from the Ilmoran trader. A bloke dealt mostly in antiques, and he had this bracelet in need of restoration. Bloody old with a questionable provenance, but supposedly it once belonged to a royalty or some such. The Fangs of Orthus, he called it. Me and her had been talking about tying the proverbial knot, buying land, building a home, that sort of thing. Around here, that might not be much, but it was still a lot more than we had. So when the trader made his offer, she'd not hesitate to say yes. I'd gone down to the shipyards to pick up extra tools and materials she needed for the work. Quality stuff, but it paid itself 10 times over. When I got back to Wright, Dikaiosine had been busy. I spied at least a dozen newborn eaters fluttering about, trying to make sense of their new lot. So he's... Okay, I thought he'd be like some, like, deformed monster like these ones, but no, he's literally just a paladin dude. The grandmother who lived next door and shared the fruits of her orchard with us, the gruff woodsman who brought firewood to our doorstep in the dead of winter, both of them reduced to mindless fiends just like that. There's no time to mourn or to think. I started looking for Melinda. And then there she was, alive and well. Our eyes met. We knew it was going to be alright. We ran to each other and... Even now, a year later, it doesn't feel real. One moment she was there, right there, in front of me. The next she was... Dikaiosine knelt, took her fangs out of Orthus. Took the fangs of Orthus and left, leading a host of Sin Eaters out of Wright. But with Linda, I still couldn't see her as anything else. She wouldn't budge, she just hovered there and stared, waiting for me to end it. Well, I could never say no to her, not once in the years we'd been together. For all the time she'd welcomed me home with a bowl of hot stew, all the time she laughed at my crude jokes and gave me counsel when I was losing my way. For all that and more, I killed her. I swore then and there to have my vengeance. Dikaiosine would die by my hand. I carved the scars in my flesh to mirror the ones he left on my soul, an enduring reminder of the vow that I'd never dare stray from the path. There, all done. No need to wallow in it. Wouldn't want my tragic yet trite tale to put you off your hunt. Stay with me to the end, sinner. That's the spirit. Still, I still haven't finished business here, so if you could give me a moment before we resume, I'd be most grateful. Damn. Told you this world sucks. We got, what? One more? Sorry I kept you waiting, sinner. I'm sure you're eager to get back to it as am I. Trouble is, in your absence, I failed to turn up any information as to the whereabouts of Dikaiosine. There's one line of inquiry that I've yet to pursue, though. The fangs of Orthus, the bracelet my beloved was supposed to restore, and that Eater took with him when he left right. Sinews are mindless fiends, driven only by base instinct. Everyone knows that. They've no need to worldly positions. If Dikaiosine took the bracelet anyway, it should only mean that there's something unique about this particular antique, or the sinless bastard's somehow different from the rest of his ilk. Either way, I think we need to learn more about the Fangs of Orthus, and I know just the man to ask. The Yomoran trader commissioned Melinda's services. Much I'd like to question him myself, though I don't think that's an option even though Dikaiosine's attack was a year ago. A year ago is a common knowledge. I doubt the trader will believe that an eater stole his precious trinket. He's more likely to accuse me of theft than have me clapped in irons. So I'm afraid you have to go in my stead. Melinda said she was a regular at the Beehive. Or he was a regular at the Beehive. Jeez, not her. Jesus Christ. So try looking for him there first. Can I even go back? Because last thing I was kicked out. Or we fled. I did not attune. So can we not go back yet? I'm gonna try to walk through the front gate. If I can't, then just do some more main questing for a few more minutes. Then I'm gonna go, because I got like 20 minutes left and I'm gonna turn it off. Or get off for the day. Well, turns out I can just go back, like nothing ever happened. Oh no, we're kicked out, are we? Am I kicked out? Like I can't like go to the top floors? I'm just stuck down here. No, never mind. Well, looks like nothing ever happened. Right, the Beehive, whatever it's called. Well, so much for consistency in the story. We're just allowed just to walk back in here. After we've been kicked out, we're pretty much going to war with them. Alright, who are we looking for? Do I have to just talk to people? Oh no, he's right here. What to know the pleasure it is, pleasure that is your company. The Fangs of Orthus, you say? Very interesting. I should be glad to tell you everything that I know, under the assumption that you should, should you recover it, you will see it return to its rightful owner at once. I purchased the bracelet from a traveling peddler who claimed it was a relic of Vobert, that glorious kingdom that fell with the flood like so many others. He spoke true, from what I could tell, but I intend to sell to a collector here for a tidy profit. After having it properly restored by an artisan in right, alas, she was one of several casualties of a Sin Eater attack, during which the Fangs of Orthus mysteriously vanished. I have of course been keeping in touch with several contacts on the off chance that the thief might attempt to sell it. They have not, regrettably, but a piece of similar design did recently surface in Mordsug, I am told. I was planning to dispatch an agent to investigate, but you would seem more than capable of fulfilling that role. As for incentive, you may be assured that any information that aids me in this acquisition of the Fangs of Orthus or similar relics will be well rewarded. Alright, go back to Granson. Alright, say goodbye to this place. Probably not come here anytime soon again. Is it someone doing the bee's knees dance? I'm back. So, what did our industrious patron have to say? So he thinks it was stolen, eh? Just as well. We'd probably not know where to head next if it wasn't for his distrusting nature. This piece of similar design is related to the Fangs of Orthus, and it might attract Dikaiosyn's attention, assuming it hasn't already. Let's go. Next place. Fine weather we're having today in Mordsug, isn't it? No such thing as a thing without value. That's the creed of these folk. Find no shortage of Voberite trinkets here. Finding the right one, on the other hand, is a challenge. I say divide and conquer as before. Yes, you have business with me, traveler. Ah, the Voberite choker. Is that what all this fuss is about? Then you're in luck, for my husband has yet to sell it. Once we realized how valuable it was, though he insisted on carrying it with him at all times, if you're not willing to wait for him to return, you could try to find him at the ruins, where he's scavenging for relics. They're not far. Okay. And Zinzin, is this the food guy? No, it's just the guy with pots. Well met, well met. How may I be of service? How may I be of service to you? Oh, a choker that once belonged to a Voberite. Royalty, you say? If I only had such a remarkable treasure in my possession, but no, I do not. In all my years here, I've never even heard of someone unearthing such a thing. What news, friend? I don't think it was that easy. You have the luck of the Fae. But we need to hurry, if my theory is correct, and so long as the scavenger has the choker, he's the target for Dikaiosyn. Oh, we can just travel there. At the Death Inn. I have to kill this thing, aren't I? Yeah, that's a glowing hitbox. Cool, alright. Alright, someone's under attack. Is this him? We're gonna fight him this early. Oh fuck, yes we are. Jesus, I didn't expect that to be this early. Take whatever you want, but please, don't kill me. I have a family. Well, he's dead. Ugh. Well, shit. Oh, how convenient. Oh, Shay's taking it as well. What's with the people dying in this place all the time? It's just NPCs just dying all the time in this desert area. Do we kill it? Or do we have to talk to it? Oh, we gotta kill it. We can just chat with it. Alright, let's kill it. Fuck? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, cool. Oh my god. That's not gonna go tell that dude's wife that, yeah, your husband's dead. Alright. I literally had somebody say in the YouTube comments of my stream, so I uploaded the last one I did where it said, like, you can let go of the everybody's gonna die mentality. It doesn't happen often. Well, so for every stream I've done of Shadowbringers, someone's died. So, or, voice crack. Someone's died, so... If you're watching this, it's on YouTube or live, then I still don't trust you. And I still don't believe you. Shame you missed the fun. This one bit off more than he could chew. Probably because he was a newborn. You can tell by the lingering vestiges of intelligence and self. Conceit in their eyes, like when Dioxine. Don't tell me you saw him. Wicked White, I took the choker too. Damn it all. You can't keep getting away with it. Okay. He can't keep getting away with it. It's just like right. It was too little too late to save him. Just like I was too little too late to save her. But not again. Never again. I'll hunt you to the ends of the world, Dioxine. Vengeance will be mine. Right, yes. Neither the time nor the place. More eaters could be about. It's just, every time I cut one down, it reminds me of my first. Of her. Not a lot of happy times. I'm back. We may have failed to stop him this time, but what matters is that we'll both live to see another day. Pity the scavenger didn't, and the wife doesn't yet know she's become a widow. So if I tell her what happened, I've been there, so maybe it'll help me to find the right words. Not that there ever is any. Afterwards, you'll have a good think about your next step. Don't let me keep you from your other affairs. Speak again soon. Alright. Oh fuck, more? Oh no, I had progress in MSQ. Okay. Speaking of, let's go back to the fairy town. Oh boy. How many quests do we have here? 1, 2, 3 quests. Then I think I'm not going to bother with the quest for now because that's a lot and it's kind of late, so I'm going to call it an end here right now. So, with that said, let me just say my goodbyes and everything. And just turn the music back on. There we go. Okay. Anyways, so I'm ending it now. Appreciate it for everyone who came by. Thank you. This has been lots of fun, just doing main story stuff and all that. I would have liked to go a bit sooner, like start sooner today, but unfortunately didn't get a chance. So that's, either way, no problem. Let me just turn that down just a tad bit more. Okay. With that then, I'm ending it right now, so if you have not already followed the channel, please do. I'll be streaming this more often, so all follows are appreciated, as well as I hit affiliate now, so now the option to subscribe is there. However, I don't have emotes just yet. That's just still a work in progress, so emotes are on the way as well, so don't you worry just yet. But the option to subscribe is now available, so you get your first chance at fresh emotes when they eventually come. With that, thanks for everyone who came around, thanks for the follows and the views, and everyone who came in just to say hi, I appreciate it a bunch, thanks so much. I'm going right now, so I'll see you guys next time I go live, which will probably be Saturday. Maybe more main quest, I don't know about starting a new trial. We'll start the goddess on Saturday, why the hell not? We'll take out the goddess on Saturday, so keep an eye out for that, I'll be doing it with all you guys, so have a good night. We're going to raid, be nice, and all that stuff. So good night, I'll see you guys next time I go live, and do take care.